This'll work, I guess. Kinda not too far back in on the trail. Still, not feeling the greatest, so. But I needed to get out of the house. So here we are. Let's get the stuff set up and make some coffee. Like I said, just some noise. Only, I don't know. I'm only a few hundred yards, maybe 6 or 7 from the road. And it's in a hollow, so kind of the sound travels, and there's some railroad tracks over there. That's what that loud noise is. It's big trucks going over it. I'm having a little trouble with my legs being sometimes just feeling sort of weak and shaky, so I haven't been going too far. Actually, I haven't left the house. This is my first time actually in the woods in probably, I don't know, a week, maybe more. But kind of needed to get out here, stretch my legs, get some fresh air. Even though I kind of live out here in the woods, it's nice to get out in the woods. Here today I grabbed the knife just for something different. Actually, when I opened the drawer, it was the first one that caught my eye, so I threw it on the bottle bag kit, and here we are. Weather's been kind of crappy too. Rain. We had some more snow again. Wanted to get out, make a video, make some coffee out here. I hope if you saw the last one, you at least enjoyed it. It's 2 how-to videos in like less than a couple months, which is odd for me because it's not really my forte. There's just so many other videos out there that it doesn't make a difference. Sitting on a rotted log, so if I fall, it's gonna hurt. I haven't really been on forums in close to 2 weeks either. I'm not going to get into it, but I'm just there's just certain topics that I think there's certain forums they don't belong on. I'm just going to leave it at that. We can join a race car forum talk about sticks. So that's it. I just haven't been feeling that great. Last Friday, the weather was bad. Tomorrow, the weather's supposed to be bad. And once again, I've got people that are supposed to come and do warranty repair on our house. And we've been trying to get this done for over a year now. And something always comes up. They can't make it, or they don't show up, or somebody comes out, looks at it, and says, okay, well, we got to order this. It'll be here in a week. 2 weeks later, we'll call and we'll say, well, we got a report that it was done. And we'll have to take pictures and say, no, it wasn't here. So, just a lot of stuff going on, too, lately. Got the turkey season coming up, and I'll be honest, been out scouting a few times. Not hearing anything. I'm not really finding anything out here. So I don't know. But we're doing some crack on here. Not feeling it this year. Like I said in the last video, a couple years ago there in the old AO, every day I heard something. And I spent a lot of time. It was over 20 days I hunted. And it was fun because there was some action. I'll go out and I'll sit for a week straight every day and not see a deer during the deer season. And I'm okay with that. When it comes to turkey hunting, just not seeing sign or hearing anything just doesn't give me that. Doesn't stoke me to want to get out and do it anymore. I was never a huge turkey hunter anyway. Mostly in the spring because it gave me something to hunt. In the fall, not so much. This fall, I don't know. I'm starting to get out where I don't enjoy hunting with the bow as much as I did. So I might do some pheasant hunting instead of nothing but early archery this year. There's a lot of pheasants hunting this year. Do have my buddy and I, weather holding, we've got a camping trip coming up for next month, so that'll be enjoyable. I just saw something. This area doesn't even really have a trail, so that's pretty good. That's it. I know I keep saying that's it. Oh, that's actually kind of clear. And hopefully you can hear me between my voice and using a phone. Got the walking stick I put the handle on last week. And we usually always have that. I wanted to have a little bit of something to stabilize me today. So, yeah, I'm sorry. Well, it's just another video of just being out here and conversing with you guys in a way. for some coffee. And have some coffee. Again, sorry about the wreck. This particular area actually isn't, it's big, but it isn't. It kind of, it's not like a huge trail system for this section. The trail system starts down the road and back on the other end of this parcel. I was waiting for that to happen. This little section, there's a trail that starts off, and then it's just all overgrown and people have cut stuff, so it's just, it's non-existent. So when I come over to this section, it's just kind of come over and then wander off into the woods. So I don't film over here a lot because it kind of breaks up the railroad tracks and some other stuff. I'm not even sure. The tracks are about 200 yards over that way. And the tracks that are there are the tracks that I talk about every once in a while on the back side of this. So this area, I just kind of once in a while I'll come over here and just hang out and do this. I don't really film. There's a spot back down over the ridge here that it's weird. Every time I've gone in there, I kind of get like disoriented and a little bit like lightheaded, and I turn around and come back out. After a few minutes, I start to feel good, and it's happened like 3 different times. It's just weird. I don't generally talk about that kind of stuff on video either, because it kind of doesn't belong on my channel. So I guess that's kind of it. Just out for some coffee. Cheers. Sprott. With the solid fuel stove. Made a little feather stick. Now I'm gonna, should have brought a pipe. That would have been nice. I forgot. It is what it is. So yeah, I should do a video on my trip into Vermont this week, which is just gonna be going to a couple of outlet stores. So exciting. I'm kidding. Maybe. Anyway. So I guess that's it, you know. Thanks for watching. If you stuck around, you know, awesome. And if you didn't, yeah, I raspberried you. So that's it. You know, listen to the birds and the traffic. Enjoy my coffee. And pack the bottle bag up and head home. Turkey season coming up. I'll at least get out a few days and get a little bit of filming done, and then hopefully the weather holds up. And camping trip next month, and I got another trip up around the Indian Lake area in June. I got some stuff coming up that's a little more exciting than just hanging around in my local woods and listening to the traffic sometimes. All right. that's it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.